Patrick, then Adam.
Justin, just how would you, I guess 12, I think, practices into your career, I guess, in the spring, how would you kind of describe how everything has gone for you so far?
Pretty good. Just been practicing on improving my game every day, just trying to contribute to the team every way I can. Just basically just trying to get better every day and just building that relationship just with all my teammates and just, just getting ready for the fall. So I feel like it's been pretty good.
Justin, how difficult is just the playbook, the scheme, pass protection? How difficult is that to pick up compared to high school?
It's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit more difficult. Just you have a lot more responsibilities. But, I feel like getting here early, helped me a lot. Just, being able to truly understand pass protection and my responsibilities, because there's a lot more assignments in college than you have to worry about in high school. But I feel like getting here early really helped me a lot, just understanding my protections, just who to pick up. But it was a little bit more challenging than picking up blitzes and stuff like that in high school.
Britt and Jimmy.
Yeah, Coach Mack said when things are, when you know where you're supposed to go all the time, you've shown off your physical skills and have done some really good things. Is the game slowing down? Have you noticed that over the course of the last few practices? Does it feel different than it did maybe week 1 or week 2?
Oh, no doubt. Honestly, like every week the game started slowing down. When I first got here, bullets were flying everywhere and the game was so fast. But, as I truly started to understand like what was going on and just pass protection, the game just started slowing down. And just, once you like truly understand the scheme, the whole thing starts to slow down for you. And that was the biggest thing in me coming early, just learning the plays and just getting here early so the game can slow down for me. And, just week by week the game has slowly started to slow down and I've been able to pick up on a lot of things. So
was there a moment, was there a practice, was there a play where you went, oh, I get it. I understand that concept.
I think like going in like week 3, just picking up on like pass protections, the way the line was sliding, and just like my responsibility, like just understanding like the concept and where the line's sliding to, and just who's on who, and if this call goes this way, then this is my guy. So I feel like going into week 3, I truly started to understand like my responsibilities.
Just the coaches have said that Tennessee needs to be more physical in the run game. Do you think you bring that physicality?
Yes, sir. I love hitting the hole, running hard. I feel like that's one of my biggest pointers in my game is being physical and being able to get pad +2, and that's a big thing that we've been working on this spring. As a whole running back room, just lowering our pads and getting pad +2, and we've been putting very big emphasis on it this year. So I feel like, as a whole, I feel like all of us are going to do a lot better on that this year, just being physical. So.
Does pad +2 mean 2 yards after contact?
Yes, sir. 2 yards or more.
Ben and Jack.
Hendon said last week that there's been times in practice where you've kind of looked at him and said, no, Hendo, we got to do this or do that, and it kind of took him by surprise. The leadership aspect, is that something that you tried to come in and be a leader even as a freshman? Has that always come natural to you?
Yes, sir. Just coming in from a high school, I was a leader, so, even though I'm young, just trying to lead and just make sure people are good and just trying to help out in any way possible. That's what I try to do. I don't try to overstep any boundaries, but I definitely just try to be a role model and just try to help in any way possible.
Hey, Justin, I just want to know, what's it been like, working with Jalen and Jabari this spring, and how has their leadership affected you?
Honestly, it's been great. In that room, I mean, they treat me like a brother. Like, if I mess up, they don't scream and yell at me. They talk to me and teach me how to correct it. Like, honestly, like, the room is great with Jabari and Jalen, even Laneith and even Patrick, like, all of us. Like, it's been great. Like, we feed off one another. If somebody messes up, we correct them. It's just like we hold everybody accountable in the room. And I feel like just being in there with everybody has just been great. So I haven't had any issues. And honestly, I love being in the running back room with them.
Adam and Patrick.
Yeah, some freshmen come in and sort of realize that they're probably not going to play much first year, maybe even redshirt. And then other guys believe they're probably going to be on the field a lot. Where are you in those two categories?
I just want to come in and help any way possible. I mean, whatever my role is, I'm just going to contribute any way I can to help this team. No matter if it's being on the sideline, keep being engaged and, keeping the energy up, or being in playing and executing my plays. I just want to be able to help the team in any way possible.
Justin, you kind of talked about the dynamic of the room. Jalen was a freshman last year. Jabari kind of was a freshman because he didn't play much his first year here. How much are you trying to lean on those guys who were kind of going through what you're going through now at this stage of your career?
I'll lean on them a good amount. Getting here early, it's a lot different from high school. So, just being able just to like come and talk to them about like certain things, or just, just like about a certain play, it's honestly been good. Like, leaning on them is like probably one of the best things I can do here, because like they've been here, they've done this before, so like they know what to expect and they know what's going on. And so I try to lean on them as much as I can, just to kind of get myself going. But they all look out for me, so it's been really good.
Jimmy and Ben.
Justin, have you played in a hurry-up offense before, and how do you think a hurry-up offense might suit your skills?
In high school, I have not played in a hurry-up offense. My high school, we kind of played a little slow, just run down the clock and, just slowly pound the rock. But I feel like playing in this offense, for me personally, is really good. It catches defenses off guard and opens up the run game. Once you, hit it, it's usually a gash because the defense is not ready. I feel like, honestly, playing in this fast-up offense is probably one of the best things I ever did, just because it'll help my skill set a lot, just being able to gash open runs and stuff like that.
Justin, your recruiting process the last month or so seemed like you and Tennessee kind of picked up things pretty quickly. Just being here the last couple of months, did it reassure you of that decision and just being here?
Yeah, honestly, being here and getting here early is probably the best things I ever did. Just the atmosphere in the building is great. Everybody loves to be here. It's a brotherhood here. Nobody's cussing anybody out. It's a lot of love in the building. And, honestly, I feel like just being here early, just being here in general is the best thing I ever did. I love it here. Can't complain. Can't say anything bad about it.
Eric.
What's it like working, for Jerry Mack? What have you learned from him so far?
Working with him has been great. He's been coaching me up on my little skills, just working on small things to get the big picture done. He's just been critiquing my game. I feel like, him as my coach, he's just trying to make sure I'm getting better day by day. So I really appreciate him, just coaching me up hard, when I make a mistake, holding me accountable. But working with him is honestly great.
Justin, what do you think the mindset of this freshman class is? We've heard some of the coaches, and they've said that you guys are all really mature and really kind of professional. This is obviously a big change for all of you guys coming into college and coming in at this level. But what's kind of the mindset or the demeanor for really all you newcomers?
Honestly, the mindset for us is just put your head down and go to work. Even though we're a freshman, you got to be mature. You got to get to work. They're not going to treat you any differently just because you're a freshman. So honestly, you just got to put your head down, get to work. Give 110% anything you do, even if it's working out, the classroom, executing plays, just, give your all no matter what. Even if you make a mistake, make a full speed mistake, So honestly, just putting your head down and just getting to work, that's been the mindset with this freshman class.
With you in particular, obviously, there's not a lot of running backs. I think there's just 4 you guys, and Jabari's been out. How much is there a sense of urgency from maybe the other backs and the other coaches about making sure that you are ready to play just because you guys don't have a lot of numbers there?
There's been a lot of sense of urgency, because like you said, we don't have a lot of backs, so they expect me to pick up on things a lot faster, I should say. But I feel like, honestly, that's just pushing me to be the best player I could be. So I feel like just coming in early with the situation with Jabari being out and how fast I'm having to pick up on things really just is going to help me and help me potentially give me a chance to play a little bit earlier.
Jimmy.
Justin, this staff, they do like to throw the ball to the running backs, and I wonder, do you feel like you've got good hands? Do you think you would fit into that scheme?
Yes, sir. I feel like, being a running back, shouldn't just be able to run the ball, should be able to catch the ball and block as well. I feel like that's a very important aspect of a running back, and I feel like I'll be able to contribute in the passing game, no doubt.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.